Tanzania and India have taken a bold step to reduce their dependence on the US dollar in trade between the countries. The two nations have signed a new bilateral trade settlement arrangement that allows them to use their own currencies, the Tanzanian shilling and Indian rupee, in transactions. This move will help them avoid the challenges of US dollar shortages that have plagued many African countries, including Kenya, Egypt, Zimbabwe, Nigeria, Ghana, and Zambia. These countries have faced difficulties in paying for foreign debts, essential goods, and industrial inputs due to the scarcity of the US currency. The US dollar has been the dominant currency in international transactions for decades, giving the US government enormous power and influence over the global economy. The US has used this power to impose illegal sanctions on African countries that it perceives as threats or need to be disciplined, such as Zimbabwe, Sudan, Central African Republic, DR Congo, Libya, Mali, Ethiopia, South Sudan, Somalia, and Eritrea. The US has also benefited from lower borrowing costs and higher demand for its assets due to the dollar's status as the world's reserve currency. However, the dollar's dominance is facing increasing challenges from other currencies, especially the Chinese currency. China has been promoting its currency as an alternative to the dollar in trade and investment with its partners, especially in Asia and Africa. China has also signed currency swap agreements with several countries to facilitate bilateral trade and reduce exchange rate risks. Tanzania and India are following the example of other African countries that have sought to diversify their sources of foreign exchange and reduce their reliance on the US dollar. For instance, Angola has signed currency swap agreements with China and Brazil to facilitate trade and investment. Nigeria has also established a currency swap deal with China to boost its naira and ease its dollar demand. India is one of Tanzania's biggest trading partners, with data from the Indian High Commission in Dar es Salaam putting the value of trade between the countries at $4.5 billion, about Tanzanian shillings 10.4 trillion, during the year ending March 2022. By using their own currencies, Tanzania and India will enhance their trade relations and protect themselves from external shocks that affect the US dollar. The end of the dollar's dominance as the world's reserve currency may not be imminent, but it is certainly possible in the near future. As more countries seek to diversify their reserves and trade in other currencies, the dollar's role and influence will gradually decline. This will have significant implications for the global economy and geopolitics.